Volume 21 of Danmachi is finally here, and this video contains spoiler. And if you want spoiler of this volume, you're in luck because I read the novel and I give you a nice summary of this volume. Let's not wait any longer and get started. Prior to the start to this is Bell has been dreaming about all the members of the Loki familia he is worried about. In Bell's dream, it goes without saying that I was thinking of ice, my goal, my aspiration, a flower on a peak so high I could never reach it. The last words we exchanged and the sight of the city wall in the early morning were the first things to come to mind. I want her to be alive. I want to see her. I want to save her. Every time her face appeared in my mind, those feelings grew stronger. I will save her. I will save all those great adventurers. Bell awakened from his dark dream memories from before and after he fallen into the dream came flooding back, and he panicked, wondering what the current situation was and about the rescue mission. As he opened his eyes, he saw golden yellow hair, and her eyes a shade of deep azure, similar to yet darker than Ryu. She said, "If you are still half asleep, perhaps I should introduce myself. I am Lepia Viridis, a mage of the Loki familia, who wishes to borrow your strength." In the room where no one else was present, she, Lepia, placed her right hand over her heart like a sorceress who had been waiting for a hero. Now let's go fast-forward pace. The city's security is forcibly resolved with Heron's charm, and for those who didn't know, it was Freya's charm because Sir was temporarily changes back to Freya mode as a goddess. Otherwise, other members of Freya familia won't listen to anyone or whatever they tell them to do, especially Alan. He won't obey unless it was Freya's order. The rescue teams are divided into the main team and the pioneering team, and all members of the main team, except Haruhime, are at level 4 or above. On the rescue mission continues, school district students defeat Goliath, and Bell thinks the interval between Floormaster's rebirths has shortened. The main team reaches the 18th floor in just 1 hour, and Nina provides a response on the 18th floor. The two-headed dragon is also reborn, and Aisha leads the Amazons to defeat it, while Welf is dealing with the female-colored monster on the 28th floor. And Cassandra is also there, and Cassandra gave Lily something because of a prophetic dream. Lily was in charge on the ground, and Fells played dead and refused to help. Welf gave Bell a Crozo magic sword in Volume 20, and starting from the 29th floor, the ones who open the way are all level 3 or level 4, and there are also school district teachers. From the 15th floor to the 32nd floor, it is called Desert Paradise. Monsters will be born from underground, and mirages will disturb adventurers. The people who lead the way here are the Ganesha clan. The 37th floor is the waterway that Bell and Ryu originally discovered, and the two blushed. They met the mermaid Mary here and gave Bell a bottle of blood and kissed him on the cheek. Eudeus was also reborn, and Leon personally killed it with one shot of his residual light. On the surface, Uranus explained that the abnormal state was caused by too many adventurers suddenly attacking the dungeon. This also confirms that the time of agreement is the agreement between God and the dungeon. The heretic will help transport the next floor, and everyone in the team except Leon knows about the heretic. All of them are winged creatures led by the heretic of the flying dragon. They can carry up to 2 people. Bell is riding Gross. The 39th floor, security floor, is called the Gray Bridge of the Maze No Rest Stop. The 40th floor starts at the Giant Cemetery. The 26th and 44th floors begin with the Red Lotus Mountain, where the other members of Freya's familia, the Ganesha familia, and the top teachers of the school district are all located. They arrived at the 49th floor of the Great Wilderness and saw Ottar fighting with the gray-clad Baylor. Bell said that Baylor is estimated to be level 7, but based on the individual differences, this one's ability value should be level 8. Gross said that this was the second Baylor that Otter had fought. He had defeated one before, but another one was born due to an abnormal state of the dungeon. Otter gave Barol a sword to stop the light cannon from firing, and Bell and others escaped and continued to move forward, while Otter stayed and continued to fight. On the 50th floor is led by the elite of Ganesha clan led by Shakti, and is responsible for clearing the way. Mamma Mia is on this floor with the bar waiters together, Heights and Malik, the level 5 teachers of the school district. Hedin ordered Heights to join the team, and Heights was responsible for both the team and the pioneering team. Entering the 51st floor, a 100-meter diameter cannon pattern appeared on the ground, like a magic circle. Lily used the star barrier to defend, but the heretic still died, and Belle also got separated from the team. When the cannon pattern reappears, Lipaia appears and uses the silver vine, the magic of the students in the outer 13 school districts, to save Belle. Although the goddess blade will not be corroded by tarot-type monsters, its power will still decrease, and Flamebolt cannot destroy tarot-type monsters in one shot. Lipaia and Belle used the old trick to jump down from the big hole in the 52nd floor, and Lipaia used Alicia's 360-degree wide area ice bomb magic to destroy dozens of dragons. Facing the fireball of the cannon dragon, Belle uses 5 seconds of charging magic plus Lipaia's Dionysus staff, lightning magic, to eliminate it. They found the female body of a different shape, which merged with 9 cannon dragons. The damage range could reach 300 meters, which was larger than the floor master they had encountered. Hedon Allen and the 4 Yanjin warriors are fighting this monster. Haruhime is also here, letting Asfi carry her, and help Allen and the 4 Flame Gold warriors sublimate. Hedon let Belle go first, but the 9-headed dragon aimed its gun at the ceiling and destroyed 20% of the area in one go. The dungeon wept, and Juggernaut appears, and Ryu blocks the claws with the immortal sword entrusted to her by Cassandra. Belle thinks this Juggernaut is specifically called Level 6. Under favorable conditions, it can kill even Level 7 instantly. Hedon ordered Haruhime to give the final sublime to Ryu, and Belle also gave the Goliath scarf to Ryu. Then Ryu and Juggernaut had a 1 versus 1 duel. Leon arrives and takes Belle away. The only people who reached the 59th floor were Leon, Belle, Heights, and Lipaia. On the 59th floor, you will see a magic circle with a diameter of 400 meters. Lipaia will help them cast a protective magic here. Entering the 60th floor, Lipaia said that the scene was completely different from the last time. It had become a cemetery full of dragon corpses. They remembered Loki said that there were only 24 hours left for ice to be absorbed. When Belle and Lipaia were anxious, Leon calmed them down with his words and teacher qualities. Heights said the atmosphere was really good, although I feel sorry for Lady Freya, and said I really want to stay in this team. And Belle touching the glamour powder indicates a fever, and they encountered the spider lady that parasitized Loki's dead body. Belle hesitated, the Leon came to help, and the evaluation ability is level 5. Heights wants Belle to abandon Mercy because a mid might be able to handle it, but she can't. The enraged Belle started to attack, and Lipaia found that his eyes seemed to turn into the crimson color of the holy fire, and Belle chased too far and exceeded Leon's support range. The fallen immortal controlled the 9 dragon skeletons to attack Belle. Blood splattered on the spot, and the gods believed that Belle was dead. Belle instantly released dozens of flames and escaped, and his wounds healed quickly. Hestia explains the beauty's flame resistance, and Freya is overjoyed, saying that it was her bond with Belle that saved him. Belle felt as if his level had been elevated. Not only could he recover from his wounds, but even from abnormal conditions. His recovery ability was close to that of Black Goliath. The powerful Belle is the forward, Heights and Lipaia are the center backs, and Leon is the defender. Belle with his unlimited magical power can fire more than 140 rounds of flame bolts in one breath, which is simply a wide-area annihilation magic. Heights said that Belle's recovery ability is not even comparable to his own automatic healing magic. Facing the counter-attack magic of the demon world, Belle used the magic that was charged for 120 seconds to destroy the monsters together with them. The dragon cemetery fell silent, and Belle was seriously injured and fell to his knees. Although wounds, physical strength, and mental strength can be restored together, the amount of restoration is still limited. If all 3 need to be restored, it will take longer. If one of them is consumed too much, it will fall into a state of delayed restoration. There is more spoilers, Loki said. Ice need to be saved in 1 day. And corrupted spirit is still not absorb ice completely. If it absorbed ice, it can kill Finn group and Bell group. If that happens, Aurario is damned, and corrupted spirit was physiological torturing ice to break her. And when Belle was fighting, it was deliberately targeted Belle, who ice cherished, so it can break her even more. And the scene of ice clones where Bell wasn't able to fight them because they look like ice, and he was still shooted some firebolt at them, but he can't able to kill them with knife. And Lapia said that ice clones are shit in hand-to-hand combat. And they are pretty much a child in mind. They are basically a time bomb that are waiting to blast. And like that, if I remember correctly, ice clones started to cling on Bell, calling his name repeatedly, and Bell can't able to do anything about that situation. Some clones started to hug Bell, and started to blast like Balan, and some kisses his neck like previous clones. They also started to blast like Balan, and Bell took serious damage to his body, and also took several injuries to his internal organs, but his auto-heal skill started to heal him. I can now know why the author put that condition on Bell Venatus Taveri skill. That skill is pretty much too broken. It is carrying Bell completely in 65th floor. Now it confirmed that Venatus Taveri gives Bell a level boost and gives him infinity mind and stamina. Its healing factor surpasses that of Heath. It can even heals his internal organs. Even Heath was jealous of it.